Hey boys and girls, the Junkman here. And we are about to rotisserize a young turkey. That's right, getting things ready. This is my pre-run for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, plus my oven-baked turkeys are always so good that my rotisserie turkey is gonna have to be 10 times better. So I am about to rotisserize this puppy, and I'm gonna let you all come along for the ride. So let's start getting this bad boy together. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls, I've got the turkey unwrapped here, and it's the neck you see right there. Let me tell you something about when you get your big bird like this that you're going to cook. Now, this thing was frozen, and it probably took it a good 24 hours to thaw. So don't think you're going to run in the store, because they're going to be probably frozen at the store. Don't think you're going to run in there, grab one, and then come home and cook it right away. You got to, when you're cooking a big bird like this, you got to plan ahead of time and understand that it's going to take some time for it to thaw out. So now that I've got a fully thawed bird, I am going to truss it. I would go through the trouble of showing you how to truss a bird. That's T-R-U-S. Is it two S's? Yeah, I think it's two S's. But there's 100 videos on YouTube to show you how to truss a bird. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to truss the bird, and then I'll present it to you once I get everything all tied up, as my wife calls it. Tie up the bird. All right, here we go. Okay, boys and girls, I've got my bird all trussed up. I can basically tell you that what I did was I took a really long piece of, their special cooking string that they make, and I went under the butt. I did a figure 8 around the legs, and then came up, grabbed the wings, and you have to tuck the wings behind the back first before you do this. I grabbed the wings, and then I tied it off at the end up here. Now, one of the tricks to tying this off is, you know how to tie a knot. You just cross the two strings over. What you do is you cross them over a whole bunch of times and then pull it tight, because you're going to tie a double knot. And by doing it that way, when you pull it tight, it stays tight so that you can tie your double knot, so that a bird stays good and trussed, if that's a word. All right, so now it is time to get this puppy ready to go on the grill. I'm going to get the rotisserie forks and everything and get this puppy all situated. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls, I've got my bird mounted. Now, I probably should have made a video that shows the rotisserie setup that I'm using. I'm using one from One Grill, the rotisserie people. That's what they're supposed to be experts at, and that's what I'm using now. This setup, now you see how big my grill is. That's a 4-burner with a side burner, and it fits perfect. It fits perfect. The way this thing is solid. It's really made solid. But what's really impressive is, I forget how big this bird is. I want to say 21 pounds, but I'm guessing. But as you can see, let me hit the button over here. It turns that bird with no problem. Now, the motor is kind of noisy. I'm like, compared to the Chinese made situation that I had. But here's the deal, because I called one grill about it, and I said, is the motor supposed to be that noisy? They said, well, if you think it's noisy, we'll send you another one. And they did. They just sent me another one. Didn't even, yeah, I mean, I got to send the other one back, but they're both the same. They both sound the same. So it turns out that the Chinese motor uses nylon gears or plastic gears. It uses plastic gears. And this thing's got metal gears in it. I mean, thing weighs a ton. It's a workhorse. As you can see, it's a workhorse. Made by, let me show the name there, One Grill. The Rotisserie people. But yeah, you can tell it's night and day different from the motor that went with the Chinese version I bought, which was much cheaper, and then after 2 days it quit working, then it started working again, and I'm like, oh, come on now. So I'm gonna stick that on the other grill. Let it sit over there. So but I've got the puppy all seasoned up. I'm ready to throw some heat on this bad boy. I would have had the oven hot already, or the grill hot already, but having the grill hot and then trying to mount this thing is like, nah, I didn't even want to go through that. So I got everything mounted first. Now I'll cut the grill on and let it do its thing. So, but that's what I'm about ready to do right now. And this is one of them dummy turkeys, in that it has, here, let me turn it again. Some of you folks who are not the best of cooks are checking temperatures and all that kind of stuff. I ended up having to double tie my bird up, double truss it. It has one of these dummy buttons on it. Where is it at here? Yeah, the red button. You see that red? That pops out when the turkey is supposedly done. So it's like you can't overcook it. You know, it's got like a dummy button on it. And then I found them to be pretty accurate, but I still like to check. And on top of that, and let me turn something on here and let you see that. Reach around here, there we go. I have purchased, it came with one probe, and I picked another one up for like 16 bucks at Home Depot. And as you can see, the temperature is pretty accurate. I mean, this one's saying 71, this one's saying 72, this one here, and then the grill itself is saying 70 degrees. And there's the gauge, or the probe for the one that's built into the grill. So they're all pretty much dead on. And so I'm going to go ahead and check it. I was going to put one of the racks in here and do the neck, but my wife saw the neck and she was like in love, and so she's going to do something with it. So I'm not going to cook the neck. But I've taken all the grates off, as you can see, and left just the flavorizer bars on there. And so I'm ready to fire this bad boy up, and we're going to let it rotisserize for a couple hours, or a few hours. And we're going to come out here and see what this puppy does. And then when it's done, we're going to see what she tastes like. So until then, let's get to cooking. Here we go. Oh, one thing I wanted to make sure that I showed is how much clearance there is with the bird as it comes around in this grill. So, you know, I'm not even close to hitting the back there. And as far as the flavorizer bars are concerned, I'm not even close. So this is a full-size turkey, and it works just fine inside this grill. So if you were wondering about how big a bird you can put in here, you can definitely get a turkey in one of these bad boys. Again, I've got the Weber Genesis, their 2022 model, 4-burner with side burner. So that's the one I have. So as you can see, it'll work. This burger smells good already. I used all kinds of seasonings on it. I've got pepper. One thing I never put is salt on my bird, but it's got pepper. It's got some olive oil base. I've got some basil. I mean, I got all kinds of seasonings on this bad boy. They're probably gonna dance in your mouth. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna put some butter inside that cavity. I meant to do that before I got started. Forgot to, but I'm gonna do that because it makes a difference. It makes a difference. So here we go. Hey, boys and girls, look at her, smoking beauty, and she's done. She's done, boy. She's crispy and carameled, and oh man, let's get this puppy in the crib. Here we go. Check it out, boys and girls. Check it out. Check this out. You can tell. Hey, by the way, the dummy button is popped, telling me this puppy is ready. I ain't even got to check it. You can tell that this puppy is juicy. You can tell. But here's something that if you ain't got a grill like mine, this is something you're missing out on. In the bottom of your grill, you have lost all of them juices. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all those juices. All that juice that came out this bad boy. I got all the juices. I got all them juices, y'all. All them juices. Oh man. This bad boy ready to go. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, check it out. I almost forgot this. I'm not gonna cut this right away. I'm gonna let this sit for about 15 minutes. Because if you cut on it right away, all the juices run out. So I want them juices to soak in and stay in there. And then I'll start carving on this bad boy. Plus, look at all the juices I got, man. Juices. Juices. All that would have been lost on a regular grill, but not on the Weber. The Weber collects them juices for me. Oh man, that's a whole lot of flavor right there. There's a whole lot of flavor. You can do, boy, you can season up a whole lot of stuff with all them juices. Juices. I swear, them juices. Them juices. So, the next time y'all see this bad boy, she gonna be carved the heck up. Man, juices. The juices. Junkman out. All right, check it out, boys and girls. I'm ready to carve this bad boy. But when you rotisserie a turkey the right way, you really don't have to do a whole lot of carving. Watch this. Watch this drumstick. Now, I'm going to move it. Look what just happened. Look at that tear. Look. Look at this. The whole thing is just falling apart. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at that. Oh, golly, look at that. It is just falling off the bone. Look at it. There's the bone right there. Look, let me show you. Look how free the bone is. It's falling off the bone. Look at this. Look. It's falling off the bone. You know that is a tender turkey. That puppy ain't dry. It ain't nothing dry about it. Look at this. The bone's practically coming out the meat. It is. Oh, you ain't never had no turkey as tender as Junkman's chick turkey. Boy, I'm telling you, good Lord, look at that. All right. Let me get 2 hands on this bad boy. I don't want to lose no meat. Here we go.